What is architecture photography? May I go straight to the point? I may go a bit off key and not following my slides. Okay, I'm sure some of you know what is portraitures, street photography, wedding photography, and it all involves human. But what does it take to beautify something or express, as what our brother Rashid explained? Design is in terms of expression. What kind of expression? Well, for me, I feel that design is, or photography of architecture is an expression from within. Regardless of what you do, it's all from within. You express it and share it for your audience to understand and view. So, in what you do in architecture, you actually portray the aesthetic values of a point from the building in a perspective. From the worm's eye view, from the bird's eye view, or from the eye level. And for the photos or the video that you have seen earlier, I actually did my pilgrimage. I was commissioned to take those photos. Okay, translating, that's why I've mentioned, translating architecture into a readable dimension between the picture, the environment, and the structure. How do you express it? Then again, I have to stress it again, see it from a view, whether in a perspective or the way you want to share to what your viewers want to see. Okay, this is an overview of what I actually did. It's all about journalism. You have to explore, okay? First thing, even before doing anything, even for street photography, you have to explore, okay? Explore the potential in the building, from the exterior, the interior, or what it can give, whether can it, touch your own heart before touching others. The control of perspective. Okay, in architecture, it's all about lines, straight lines, perpendicular lines. But then again, you can still break the rules. In terms of, okay, you see it in this manner. I see you in a perspective, but when I see you straight up front, I see you in just one point of view, in general. So it gives a different relation between from where you want to see it and from where you want to document it. So a little bit of understanding of knowledge of photojournalism plays a part. Sufficient light, insufficient light, so you have to study your environment. A little bit of journalism, study the details, the intricate part of the mosque, where lies the details where is unseen. Or, okay, let me rephrase. You have to see where it is unseen in order to share the beauty of the mosque. But how? You want to make it more majestic. You elevate yourself to see all around you by scouting. So before taking any photos of an architectural photography, scouting is essential. Masjid Aqsa. Okay, the influence of the masjid in its design and its work. I was given the chance to actually did a detailed study of the background of mosque in Singapore actually. How it all began actually influenced from Javanese, India and Arab, and all these are known as Saracenians. So these are the cluster of community where the influence come from. So what you actually do, what they actually do is bring in all the elements. So where you get the onion dome shape from is from India. The arabesque are calligraphies or design or patterns made on the wall. All these are the nitty-gritty details of an element of an interior that makes up a masjid design. Things that essential if you want to start off in architecture photography, the 4 things that you must take note, or even 5: the dome, the minaret, which is a tower, the minbar, the mihrab, and the arabesque. Arabesque, all this combines into a good architecture photography of a masjid. And did you even know that the painting, glass painting on cathedrals, it was actually made famous by the Syrians, Muslim scholars. The people in Syria, they are actually like glass painters. But sad but true, it was not preserved and it was being taken away and adopted into cathedrals and churches. Before you actually conduct any shoot or even any photography, please seek permission, because with respect to these places, it's a place of worship and it's a place where we do our prayers. A good time is actually a good timing to take photograph is essential. I think some of you who are into photography should understand the golden hour, right? Morning, afternoon, no. Late evening, like 5, where sun sets, you get a nice blue sky, purplish green, okay? And before I end, this is my latest shots that I just did recently for Masjid Sultan, which will be documented into the book, inshallah. We see this every day, but how do we express it? Some of us, we don't even express it. So I express it in terms of how I see it and the colors that I play and the time that I take. And when you take pictures, make it good, make it beautiful. A fine art is worth 1,000 years, inshallah. Thank you.